Hi there, my name's Tony Cunliffe of Moneywise Coaching. This is the second in a series, Christmas on a Budget. Last time we looked at how to set out a budget, and I encouraged you to go online to moneywisecoaching.org and download our Christmas budget planner. Hopefully you've done that. This session is all about Christmas presents on a budget. I think you'll probably agree with me that the presents are probably the most expensive item over the Christmas period. And that's where we can run away with money. But here are some ideas for you. Some time ago I was struggling financially and I had a chat with my younger brother, and we decided that we would reduce the amount of money we spent on each other's Christmas present. From memory, I think we decided to spend £5 each, when maybe normally we would spend £25 to £30. You know what? I'm sure we both enjoyed those presents just as much as if we'd spent a lot more. We could perhaps be even more drastic than that. I know some people have decided to have a complete Christmas presents amnesty. So they basically said, I'm not going to buy you a present, so don't buy me one. That may sound very drastic, but for many of us that might be a good idea and a good way to reduce our Christmas spending. Also, maybe we can be a bit more creative. Some years ago I can remember buying my wife a second-hand music system, probably spending about half the price that I would have normally spent if I'd bought it for new. And guess what? My wife really enjoyed the music system. It's still going strong even today, and probably cost, as I say, about half the price it would have done had I bought it new. Also, sometimes people get in their mind it's the amount of money I spend on the present that shows how much I love the other person. Well, clearly that's not the case. It's the thought that counts. How many times have we heard it's the thought that counts? So if we go to the other end of the scale, there are quite a number of shops grown over the last few years selling their wares for £1 or 99p each. I'd encourage you to go and have a look at those type of shops. Be creative. Yes, why not buy a few presents for £1 each? What it does do is give much more presents to open on the day. Sadly, sometimes we find that envelopes seem to pass round the room with cash in it. So all we're basically doing is passing that cash around, and we're not actually thinking about buying a present for our loved ones. So hopefully there's some tips for you on buying Christmas presents this Christmas. As I say, my hope is to help you be wiser with your money. And I hope that these tips today have helped you in some way reduce that financial burden that can be Christmas. Wishing you a Moneywise Christmas, and hopefully you'll tune in to the next session, which is how to keep your spending down when you're out in the shops.